What's good? It's your girl, Miss Aaliyah Renee, and we're here again with another episode. So I have been a little MIA because I had a lot going on, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. This episode, back in late March, early April, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. So it has been a journey. It's been a lot. It's been some ups and it's been some downs. But anybody that know me know I'm very optimistic on life. I'm very positive. And then on the other side, you never know when I'm going through anything because I don't show it. But that doesn't mean that you don't check up or you don't, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that person is good. You don't ask or try to be there. You know what I'm saying? So today, the episode I want to talk about, or the topic of the episode, I don't even really know the name, but it's about relationships, whether it's, you know, friends or a significant other, but relationships you have with people. Um, and you listen to that Drake song, No New Friends, No New Friends. So we get in this mindset of just because you've known somebody for years, that person is your down, ride or die friend or spouse or whatever it could be, significant other. But you really got to understand, like, everybody that's from your past sometimes is meant to stay in your past, and it's just some situations don't grow with you, and this probably would definitely be a part series, part one and part two, because this is like a deep topic. So the first level is can just go with friendships. You got your friends that you've known from elementary, middle school, hell, college. We're grown out here, college. So it's been years, 10 plus years. But then you have friends you also know during your life circumstances where you might have went through something. You might have had a hard time in your life and that person was dead. And y'all been friends or y'all been cool this whole time. But that doesn't mean that person is going to be with you forever. And that's what we always tell like our younger kids, like the kids that you are friends with in high school, you may not be friends with when you grow up and you're in your 30s or 40s. Like, sometimes it's not realistic. We all grow and sometimes we outgrow people. But what I want to get on is a lot of the relationships you build. It's like the statement they say, people are here for a reason, season, and lessons. So some things and some people come in your life for those reasons, to teach you something, for a season, during, like, if you lost somebody, and then as a lesson, just to teach you better, to get you closer to God, or let you know that what you don't want to deal with. So in my situation, I'm big on wanting to give what I want back, like reaping what I sow, putting out here so that I can reap some benefits of good people, supportive people, people that have my back, and I try to get that same energy. And so through this whole situation, I can honestly say I have people that I've recently met. I have clients that I recently became my clients who have been more supportive in this situation than people I know my whole life. And does that make me feel some type of way? It definitely does. But as me being a grown woman at my age, and any of the individuals being their age, I don't need to tell you what you need to do for me, or what you need to do in general as a good friend, a good significant other, a good close person, whoever, a good family member. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to tell you this. Like, some stuff to me, and this is to me, it's not rocket science. When somebody's going through something, you be there. And how you're being there versus what they need, it may be a little bit different. But at least calling to make sure that person that's going through the situation, like their parent or family member, is good. Because what happens is normally when somebody die, oh, everybody want to act like they was there and they care so much, but they're not there prior to the situation. They're not there making sure, are you good? Are that person that's sick, are they good? Can I help them? If you're close to them, that's what kind of get me. If you was close to that person and now you don't even ask to check up on them, or you don't even come to see them, it makes me look at like that friendship, that relationship might not be going with me to where I'm supposed to go. Because when I level up, I'm not about to have people that only come around when it's a convenience to them. I could see you support everybody else, but you don't support me. I can't. It's no bad feelings. It just don't work in my world. And as grown-ups, I feel like some stuff you ain't got to tolerate. Like you really, me personally, and I don't know if it's my sign as a Sagittarius, I don't care. I don't thrive out for relationships. Like I don't need them. I make them. I'm cool with people, and I care as much as you care. I'm not at this point in my life, I'm not doing anymore. I have people that I've broken my back for. I've done so much for their business and for them, and it's never been returned. It's never been reciprocated. And even when I bring it up, it's always been brushed out. So ain't no point in me even talking about or having any address to any concerns that I may have in any type of relationship, friendships, any type. It's pointless to me. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be who you are, and that is what it is. And as grown-ups, we got to accept that. Like people that are genuinely cut, real niggas, real people, and not the ones we ain't really got to go around here saying I'm real, I'm this, I'm that. Our actions show. At the end of the day, I'm doing this because this is who I am. I'm not doing it because it benefits me or I'm getting something out of it. Whatever I do for an individual, it's because this is who I am. And the older I get, I just see people are not cut like that. They're not cut like me. So when it comes to friendships, I'm a loner. Like, I don't got no friends like that. I got people I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? But a friend is a person. When I'm going through something, you there. And I don't give a freak what you did years ago. We talking about currently. What are you doing? This is something that don't get to be turned on and off, especially if we have an active friendship. It doesn't get turned on and off. So say if we didn't get to celebrate birthdays, but you come through when I need you, that hold more weight than people that's there for your birthday, but when you need them, they not. And that's what I think a lot of people, they misunderstand that. But if you ain't there for me when I really need you, I don't need you. I don't need you to celebrate with me. I don't need you to do nothing, glorify me when I done got out of this situation on my own. I don't need you. It ain't no hard feelings. It ain't no tears. It ain't none of that. It's just, I see your true colors, and I see it's not going to work for me, and I'm cool. So that's with the friendship part. And I wanted to like separate them, but I think I'm going to put it all together. I'm just going to go ahead and put it all together. Another part of our life is when we go in these relationships with guys, or if you a dude with whoever, your significant other, you make these relationships, and one part of your life, it may not have worked out with that person, but y'all still was cool. And for me, when I lost my daughter, I was at a low part of my life. No one knew, but spiritually, mentally, and physically, I didn't value myself to the level I am now. It's like I lost my daughter, I lost my car, I lost my house, and it was a lot of things that was just, everything just felt like it just broke. My whole world just crashed. So I had to build myself up. So you meet these people during these times of your journey, and you might stay in contact with them, but all the times those situations may not work in your benefit. Because if you meet somebody during that low part of your life, and the part that you may not have valued yourself or saw yourself in the light that you see now, that person may not see it either. Meaning that growth that you've matured to and evolved into, from that caterpillar to the butterfly, that person still may be 10 years later still that caterpillar. Heck, they might have turned into a maggot or something, even a fly, something way worse than that. They haven't grown. So here you are evolving. And say for instance, a relationship, you might have dated this person, like, again, when you was going through something, and now you done turned to be the woman that you really want to be. Come to self-respect. You're not letting little stuff slide. You're not going to talk to me a certain way. You're not going to treat me a certain way. I'm not going to bag for your time. And then a lot of people, we just don't deal with you. We ain't never got to answer your phone call again. And it's a few of them that can't get any access to me. But it's some of them that make it through the little cracks and you still continue to deal with. But when you start to look back and how does it work in your life, if you have or keep having to ask this person to do the smallest things, like reciprocate what you give or meet you halfway or understand you in whatever level, that person's still looking at you at that as that broken person you was years ago. They wasn't meant to continue to grow with you. They wasn't meant to stay with you at this life that you are now, at this level of person you are now. And that's why you keep going through the same. And I'm telling myself this because I'm like, yo, why am I having to say the same stuff and these niggas act like they don't get what I'm saying? And I speak very well. I really think I speak very well. I know how to express myself. And at this level of my life, where I done got from this down part, this really bad part of my life, and I ain't take nobody down with me. I ain't show it. You can never tell it. It ain't break me. It ain't turn me into some evil individual. I was able to keep my spirit, and here I am now, just flourishing. And all my blessings that I prayed for back then are now evolving, are now coming forward. And here you are with this negative energy. Here you are, I'm having to ask for simple stuff. We are not at the same, we're not supposed to be friends anymore. We're not. It's just impossible. And then you look at it like, oh, why do I have to continue to go through that? Girl, boy, whoever, my nigga. It's because these people are the same people from back in the day. Everybody doesn't change, and that's okay. And everybody's growth may not be the same level as yours, but don't let yourself fall in the track of dealing with somebody that's used to the old version of yourself and don't see you in the light that you are now and respect you and treat you like you should in this light now. That person don't deserve you. So lead them where they was, and you can do it in a nice way, but you really have to. I saw a post just a few days ago, and it just really opened my eyes to be like, yo, I'm really seeing this. That everybody ain't, I can't even remember exactly how the post went, but people are starting to show their true colors. You gotta really see who they are. And I keep dealing with these same situations with a few people. It's the same thing. We keep going back. And it's almost like friendship should not be painful. Friendship should not cause pain, hurt. And you do have some little hiccups as friends because everybody, we have opinions, we have differences. But when people can't come together and see your view or how stuff affect you or appreciate you or value you, your time, or who you become, that person ain't meant to be with you. And people got to be okay being by themselves. You got to be okay. Me currently, I'm in no hurry to get married, to date nobody. Why? Because I ain't settling. I don't want none of y'all broke little Negroes, y'all broke sons, nephews, cousins, stressing me out. I am in a good place in my life. I am growing. I am continuing to evolve in this beautiful butterfly. You know what I'm saying? I just don't need the toxic energy of anybody's raggedy tail son who hasn't healed and pretend that they have, but they haven't. Because the way you treat me is a reflection of how you see me. And if I don't like it, I just don't have to deal with you. It shouldn't even be an issue. And that's what we got to put our foot down. Okay, that's what you do. That's cool. It just doesn't work for me in my world, and I can't deal with you. And I'm okay with that. I will attract what is meant to be for me. But now, because I'm holding on to things when I was broken, I'm holding on to things that when I was going through some stuff, I didn't value myself enough. And then I'm allowing these things to come in this life with this new individual who this person like, hey, I'm Beyonce, my nigga. Like, you're not about to treat me like I'm some little chick off the street. I'm high price, high class. And that's how we all should look at ourselves. Like, especially if you came out of the dirt and you done got yourself where you need to be. Like, here's my thing. I'm the table and I come with 4 chairs by itself. And I'm able to work together to build an extra chair with somebody else. If that person know how to build a chair, he got his own table too. But ain't gonna be no you coming, sitting at my table, and you ain't got one of your own. We need 8 chairs. So you need to have 4 of your own with a whole full table that's sturdy and not shaky. I'm not no broken person. I'm not no individual who don't know what they want. I'm not no individual that's gonna let anybody play with me any kind of way. You're gonna treat me like a grown woman. You're gonna treat me at the status that I feel I am, and it ain't even financially. It's mentally, spiritually, where I'm at. Like, you're not about to play with me. Like, I'm somebody that's off the street who ain't got their stuff together. Somebody that needs a nigga. I don't. Somebody that needs anyone. I don't. When you're self-sufficient and you can do for yourself, and that doesn't mean that just because a person is independent, they don't want. Needs and wants are totally different. That's why y'all getting messed up at. I don't need you. I don't need you. I need food so I can survive and I eat. I need water so I don't go parched or dry. You know, you need, those are things you need. Those are necessities. A man is not a necessity. A man is a want. That's something that accompanies me, like gives me comfort. It's like a miscellaneous, you know what I'm saying? It's something extra with the extracurricular activities. It ain't the main course of your subject or your major. It's not the foundation. It's not. So for me as an individual, my main topic is not needing a man. I need God. I need money to make sure I can get where I need and get the things I need. I need a house. Those are the things I need. I need my necessities. You know what I'm saying? A man is just something extra. A woman is just something extra. And that's the thing is, people always feel like you need a woman. You need a... Y'all need to really work on y'all self. Because nobody wants somebody that's just half. I want a whole individual. 1 + 1, we making 2, and we joining together so we can be united as one, meaning we move together as one, but we both are 2 separate people. Don't get it twisted. I don't need no half a man, and no dude need no half a woman. Well, I gotta feed into you to make you be something. I need you to already be together. And goes back to these old relationships. Some people grow, and it's great to see friends grow at the same level. You may get right here, then they come here, and y'all balance each other out. I'm saying these relationships where it has nothing. It's nothing. This person, you always bickering with them. They don't see you. They looking at you at this old person, this old stuff that you used to do. If you tell them that you're trying to do something better, it's not like they're supportive. You don't need them type of friends. If a nigga in the street and he say he stopped doing drugs and your friend ain't supportive for that, that ain't your friend. That nigga want to keep you down where he at. Because you evolved to see better and you want better for yourself and your life. You want to get out the game, but this nigga like, wow, man, there's money here. That ain't the life you want. You might got to leave this nigga. Leave that for him to do. And hopefully one day he may see an example in you and get his life together. But that's not for you to be stuck in between, because that person that's still doing this and here you go trying to evolve, they gonna bring you down. They gonna bring you down. And that's clearly why the Bible be saying unequally yoked. Them relationships don't work because people don't see you in that same light. They look at that old version of you. It's like a nigga like you used to fight or used to dang gonna be a person that pop off at the mouth, and here they go, they trying to get you to that level. Oh, you know, you used to be this, now you soft. Because I've grown. Because I've grown. That stuff that used to entertain me doesn't entertain me now. Don't get it twisted. I still am that person. But because I'm trying to grow, I can't allow this person to come out. Don't get it messed up. Now, it may slip every once and now again, but I'm going back to the person I want to be. But I don't even want to have you around me if you're going to be bringing that individual out. Because now you setting me back from my goals, from my dreams, my aspirations. You messing me up. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, this is pretty much, I may go a little bit in depth because I don't like my joints to be too long. I want to keep you guys engaged. And I'm one of those people, I got a short attention span. Like, you got to really be saying something for me to grab on to it. But definitely, yeah, like, subscribe, do all those good things I'm supposed to tell y'all, and just stay positive, man. It's so much negativity in the world. It's so many people and so many distractions that you gotta stay focused. Don't get caught up in all this stuff they want you to do. Stay focused on where you trying to go, what your goals are with your life. If it's spiritual, if it's anything on a positive level, man, stay focused on that. Make sure you are following me on my hair page at Natural Styles by Leah Renee. Not even really pushing my t-shirt page anymore, but still you can check me out at awarenesswear underscore the brand on IG, as well as the website awarenesswear.com. And of course, if you're rocking with me today watching this, it is the Aaliyah Renee Show. I appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, share, make this joint go viral, because people need to really see, like, this world is so jacked up. And again, my show positive. Like, make sure this week is productive. We ain't letting none of that negative energy come up in us and just y'all ever seen these people that be looking all miserable with the negative, talking trash about people, bringing that trash to you? They always be looking all in the dog. We don't want that. Positive vibes this week, y'all. Positive vibes. Y'all be blessed.